Hey, hey, hey! Wow. I think I figured out the best way to keep grapes. Oh, you're tired already, huh? That is crazy to me. Those grapes have been in my refrigerator for like 3 weeks. And they're still perfectly fine. I have never had grapes last that long before. Never. So I just washed them really good. And like really cold water. I drained the water off, but they were still wet. You know what I mean? And then I just threw them in a Ziploc in my refrigerator. Usually I just leave grapes out on the counter. And, you know, after I buy them, they'll go bad within like 5 or 6 days. They'll start turning brown. And oh my God, these are actually better now than the day I bought them. And they're still good. I can't even tell you. I forgot about them again. So I put them in there, remember? And they were in there for like 4 or 5 days, and then I forgot about them. I was like, oh crap, my grapes. And I thought then that they would be bad. Tried them, perfect. And I forgot about them again, and another week went by. I was like, oh yeah, these things have got to be bad. Perfectly fine. Well, like a whole other week has gone by now. And they're still perfectly fine. The strawberries that I got, the exact same time I bought the grapes, actually molded in the refrigerator and went bad.
Logging security card.
Now I know what to do for grapes. I'm wondering if strawberries would work. In that same way. Yeah, that one's pretty... Princess, what are you doing? I still have a long way to go to get all those guys.
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject with engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... Postmortem spasms.
Come here, princess. Come here, sweetie. Come on. There you go.
The chest contains a yellow bile seen in other specimens. I've seen this bile react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The bile shares genetic markers with human DNA and a growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7. Dr. Kine studied the marker. Dr. Kine has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck. You'll rest easy now, David. I promise. End log.
I like those moondrop grapes. Those were good. Hey, what's up, Iguana? How's it going? Okay. I think I would have gotten that too. I'm just double checking my notes here. Bought a car? What kind of car did you get? Oh, there's my princess. You can't eat grapes. Is it new or is it used? Nice. Corollas are pretty good cars. I think if I get another one, I'm either going to get a Tacoma. I kind of want a truck. But I don't want one of those, like, big-ass, huge, ginormous things. Tacoma seems to be pretty, like, you know, mid-range truck. They are kind of nice, just being able to haul stuff around. Yeah, Toyota, I think, is the way to go, man. Dodge seems to be pretty good. So far, I haven't had any issues with my Dodge. Knock on wood, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, minor stuff. Minor stuff. Like I had some kind of a heat sink or something wore out in my radiator somewhere. And that was pretty cake. So, I mean, it cost me a couple $100 to get it fixed, but you'd probably get a little better gas mileage in that Corolla than you would the SUV. I really like my Avenger. It's a nice little car. And it's got a nice spacious trunk. So, not anything like my brother's car, though. He had a Crown Victoria. I think it was like a 1988, I think. It was an old car. It was my parents' hand-me-down. Holy shit, that trunk was massive. I'll never forget watching those guys. They went to the drive-in theater. They had 4 dudes in his trunk, 3 people in his back seat, and 3 guys up front. They had like 10 people. But what was funny about it is in the trunk they actually had, I think, 3 chairs, like folding chairs, that they jammed into the trunk with the 4 dudes in there. And they were literally like holding on to the trunk. They got in to watch a movie. $5. It was $5 per car. So they got like 10 people in for $5. I'll never forget that. And I was like, isn't that illegal to like drive with people in the trunk? So anyways, my car wasn't that roomy in the trunk.
Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
No, they don't. But I mean, those like back in the days of the boats, right? Like everybody would just call them boats. All of the cars were massive back then. They were huge. They were all full-size cars. Like the sedan wasn't even really a term yet, I don't think. Everything was, you know, you had basically couches inside your car. 2 couches with an engine. That's basically what they were. It was pretty great. But yeah, that was hilarious. Yep. And they always had the little fold thing down in the middle for like an armrest or whatever. So you just flip it up and there was actually a seatbelt right there in the middle. Have like 3 people up front, 3 people in the back. It's crazy. A car that could comfortably fit 6 people. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. SUVs, I think, get pretty close. But you definitely don't got the dude in the middle in the SUV. Now you have, like, the center console thing. But anyways. Regardless, it was hilarious watching him stuff all his friends in the trunk.
Additional fuel required for engine restart.
I don't know how he ever got away with that. There you go, Nix. I just threw one at him. Yep, I have no idea how he got away with that. But it was funny. The thing that blew my mind is I came from a Nissan Sentra, which is a shitty car, to be honest. And it's advertised as getting 32 miles to the gallon, 28 city. And that thing, I was lucky if it was getting like 10. It wasn't even close to getting what they said. So the Dodge that I got, it's an Avenger. It's V6 compared to a V4 or a i4, whatever the hell it was. I don't even remember what the stupid Sentra was. A little four-banger. And so it's like 300 horsepower compared to, what was it, 96 horsepower? So actually it's like 286 horsepower. So it's like 3 times the power. Bigger cars. It's not smaller. It's definitely bigger. 18 miles to the gallon. 24 highway. And yet I get better gas mileage with it. And still to this day, I have no idea. Like, I have never been able to figure that out. I never got close to 28 city on that thing.
Level 2 security.
32 highway? Yeah, right. But yet every time I drove it around, it always said that I was getting like 28 city or 28 highway or whatever. Like the little computer in the car, it always said that I was getting really good gas mileage. But, dude, when I was working, I would have to fill that car up like every 3 days when I was at my last job. Like a tank of gas would last me like 6 trips out there. I was having to fill that thing up at least once a week. Get my new car, right, which is less miles per gallon. And shit, I could go like 3 weeks without having to fill that sucker up. And I was just sitting there scratching my head. I still to this day, I've never been able to figure that out. And a V6 with 3 times the amount of horsepower gets better gas mileage than that little 4-banger piece of shit. So, I've never been so grateful to get rid of a car. I hated that car. I really hated that car. And with Nissans, when one thing starts to go that bad, like everything goes out. It was crazy. Yeah, I swore I'd never, I swore I would never buy a Nissan ever again. And I don't think I ever will. That was one of the worst cars I think I've ever driven. It drove well. Mechanically, it was sound, so I couldn't really complain that much about it. But yeah, one day my CD player stopped working. Like literally everything stopped working.
One shut off the fuel lines to primary engine and damaged the valves to helipack. We just wasted an hour.
Oh.
Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. We're gonna hit planetfall soon.
Cat hit my
There's gotta be someone around here how to spare access.
little mini trash can.
Wait, you hear that? Never go!
Yep. And I grabbed my drink, and it was teetering on the edge, and I didn't know it. Everything fell into the floor. Blasted cat. Yeah, it gets to the point where you could just trade it in, and that becomes a more viable option. That's what I did with the Nissan, because the lights all started to go out, the CD player went out. What else? Like literally everything started to go out. Like that was crazy. I swear they're designed that way. Well, it's the Nissans are like that. So far with like American cars, it's like, you know, you'll have one thing go out, like a particular bulb, and then you replace the bulb, and then the other bulb will go out. So it's kind of like a chain reaction. It's not all at once. Whereas with the Japanese... Hold on.
Isaac. Damn it.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
But I kid you not, within a week of my interior light going out, everything inside that car went out on the inside, interior wise. Like every bolt, every switch, like literally everything died all at once. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just a simple fuse, because usually when you have everything go out all at once, usually it's just a fuse. So I replaced the fuse, spent like, I can't remember what it was, like 50 cents or something. It was nothing. But I replaced the fuse and I didn't do shit. And I looked and yeah, all the bulbs were out. I don't know what to do about the air conditioning dial, but the air conditioning dial even died on it. I was like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. So it would no longer select hot. It would just stay at one setting. Which is great, because I would rather it be on the air conditioning setting, but And then only 2 of the vents would actually select. Don't know what caused that. But then the CD player died, and I was like, screw this. By the time all was said and done, and then, I took it in to see what I needed to do about brakes. And they were, like, pretty much worn all the way out. They were like, you're probably going to need new pads, and you might need a new rotor. And I was like, I wonder how much I could get if I just traded this bastard in. I didn't want to fix all that shit. I ended up getting, I think it was $7 or $8 grand for the car. Gotta go this way. Wait, I thought I was just here. Yeah, okay. That's real helpful. I know there's no power. It's gotta be, oh, here we go.
Security card.
Yay! Power!
Clearance confirmed. Entering vacuum.
I'd rather have lights.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Uh-oh. Damn. Where did he go? There he is. Little shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I guess I already did that. Didn't realize it. Just wanted to make sure. Waffle stomping Connors. You remember the cash for clunkers? I was watching a video talking about how that wiped out like a massive generation of used cars. That's why used car market is so jacked up right now. Well, not the only reason, but it definitely didn't help it any. So yeah, they actually poured this crap in the engine that would seize it up. So it made all the parts useless. Why? I don't know. Oh yeah, to combat climate change. That's why. Toyota Corollas are very nice, Nix. They're a nice car. At least I think they are. Yeah, we'll do that. Be careful with that, I'm trying to remember what it's called. I don't know what model of car you had prior, but basically it's this new thing that tries to keep you in between the lines. So it can detect if you're what the hell you want to call it, veering off a line, veering off your lane. Lane assist, thank you. Yeah. I hate lane assist. Every time that's on in a car, I almost get in a wreck, dude. They'll try to lane assist my ass into oncoming traffic. I hate it.
Was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing...
So I always turn that shit off. I can't stand it. I don't think I have two yet. Most modern cars do, but not all of them. So I don't know for sure if it does, but it seems to be the thing with most modern cars. It sounds neato, but I would rather turn it off. Like I said, I was driving my father's car, and it kept wanting to, like, put me in the oncoming traffic. I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm fighting this thing. It was literally wearing my arms out. Like, it just kept, like, wanting to go into the oncoming traffic lane. Like, I don't know if it was misreading the lane or what. But holy shit, I was like, what is wrong with this car, dude? I'm gonna crash into something. Especially like on little turns. It kept on like wanting to keep me into the going straight. Like I was in the wrong lane. It's like, what the hell is wrong with this shit? I was like, I gotta turn this off. And I looked down and it said like lane assist, and I clicked the button and it stopped doing it. And I was like, oh, thank God. But I didn't even know when they started putting that in cars. I've never had to deal with it before. One thing that was cool about his car, though, is his speedometer was actually in the windshield. It would like project up on the windshield, so you didn't even have to look down to see your how fast you were going. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know what you call that, but yeah, it just projected it up onto the window. Well, you can turn it on or off, thank God, at least in his car. I hated it, though. Like, oh, dude. Just like in games, I hate auto assist, or aim assist. Auto assist. Practically is auto. I hate aim assist. But I was fighting that damn thing. It didn't matter if it was highway or if it was in city. I was constantly fighting it. I'd turn that shit off. They also had one that was like automatic braking. So like a car in front of you got too close, it would like automatically put the brakes on. Problem with that one was you wouldn't even be getting close to the car, like 3 car lengths away, and it would start slamming on the brakes. And it would like constantly always keep a 4 to 5 car gap between the one in front of me. So I ended up turning that shit off too, because that was annoying as hell. So yeah, all these fandangled safety things I ended up just turning off when I drive it. I just found them to be annoying. Car passes you, and then it would basically stop until there's a 3-4 car lengths in front of you again, and then a car would pass you, and then it would slow down again until there's a 3 or 4 car length, and then it's like, after it did that 5 or 6 times, I was like, what the hell? It wasn't even that close, and it would stop. Yeah, I got everything in there. Okay. Yep, never-ending cycle.
Clearance confirmed.
So, I wasn't really impressed with all these fancy, I don't know what the hell you want to call it, safety tools or safety precautions. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. The backup camera was great. I love the backup camera. That is handy. What's wrong, Nix? Hug.
Activated. Please stand by.
So anyways, you may want to be mindful of those new stand-angled safety features. That's what I was thinking of. Supposed to be a feature. I found them to be a nuisance.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Nyx always wants to. She deserves to. Yeah, we're going backwards. That means goodies are this way. Alright, we're getting close. Oh, yeah. Oh, this bastard's still alive. Sometimes these things seems like they have a massive hit bar compared to just the regular game. I think they're a little harder. Alright, this is gonna be the worm. Yeah, it's a yeah, it's like a circular saw. Circular saw that launches. They have some cool weapons in this game. That is one thing I kind of miss. A lot of the games back then, they'd always try to have some kind of a unique weapon. Like everybody wanted to try to have like the BFG. You don't really see that much anymore. Everything's just, you know, like Call of Duty AR-15s or military guns. But I always thought these weapons were really unique. You had the blade gun. the Ripper's basically just a souped up stapler. Yeah. So you got like a, I believe this is just a staple gun. Oh, hey, Tiger Bud. You got a stapler gun. You got a circular saw. Is that my... Who is that? That looks like Smokey. Plasma bolts. Okay, I guess that's like a nail gun then. Pulse rifle. Is that Smokey? That is Smokey. What are you doing in here, buddy? And then I don't have any other ammo on me. So yeah, it's like a nail gun then. Gas cartridge. Bolt is what it called it. So it's like an ionized nail gun. Oh shit.
Entering zero gravity.
It's like it shoots it horizontally though, which is kind of funny.
Please attach generator modules manually.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Got an oxygen tank. How you doing, Tiger Buddy? How you doing? Yeah, I'm wondering what he's up to. Maybe he's just wore out. He said he had to move, what was it, 12 and a half yards of dirt the other day. It's like, oh my God, if you only realized how much dirt that really is. I felt sorry for the guy. That is a lot of work, man. It's 27 cubic feet in a cubic yard. And a cubic foot of dirt weighs 90 pounds. Yeah, I used to fill semi trucks with gravel. I worked at a gravel pit, and my bucket was a 4.5 yard bucket, cubic yard. And with gravel, it was around 11,000 pounds. With sand, it was about 13,000 pounds. So that's pretty damn close to dirt. So it's about 13,000 pounds per 4.5 yards, cubic yards. So divide that by 2. That's like 7.5 tons per bucket, give or take. Well, 6.5. 6.5 tons per bucket. And a belly dump could hold 4.5 buckets for one belly dump. So it's like he moved about a half a belly dump, which would be about the equivalent of a dump truck full of dirt, because they could hold about 2.5 of my buckets. So that's 9, like that's like 11, 12 yards right there. That's like one dump truck. That's a lot of dirt. So, yeah, that's a lot of dirt. Oh, yeah, I've actually sold. I actually used to do the math on people's driveways. They would always come up to my pit and give me just kind of a rough sketching of their area. I'd do some basic geometry and figure out how many yards, because that's the other thing that's kind of hard, is because we sold it by the ton, which was a weight, but my bucket was in yards, which is volume. So I always had to convert it from yards to tons. So that way I knew how much buckets of material I would need. It's just kind of funny because you take the, there's 27 cubic feet. So you'd have to convert it to feet. And then that's like, I can't even remember how to do it, but 90 pounds per cubic foot. But it's been a while. I can't remember the exact conversion. I think there's like something over 1,000. I remember doing something over 1,000. Anyways, I'd have to convert it. It's been a while since I've done it. But yeah. And I'd say there was a dude's front yard that was it was only like 10 or 15 feet long by, I think, 8 feet wide. And it only took, it wasn't even a yard. It was like, or not yard, yeah, it would have been over a yard. It was like, couple tons of gravel was all he needed for like 15 by 8. That was actually a pretty fun job. I just didn't like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But it was actually pretty cool. I could just play games all day. My boss was pretty awesome. So yeah, I put a lot of hours of games on my laptop. I completed everything in Skyrim. I got all the achievements and everything in Skyrim in like a month. And it was like over 300 hours. I just did that at work, literally in like 1 month. That would normally take me 6 months to do. Just playing it a couple hours here and there. So yeah, it was kind of funny. Oh, come on.
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged.
Ah. Make some hot chocolate. Yeah, at the gravel pit, I ran a waste station.
Clear for centrifuge restart.
So I had little trailer with a scale. It weighed semi trucks, and I Load them up with gravel. I actually loaded up the truck. I don't know if you've ever seen the Breaking Bad episode, where they steal the liquid out of the train. They actually came to my gravel yard. I loaded that dirt in the back of that truck, and I met Vince Vaughn and Jesse Pinkman. I never remember that dude's name. And RJ Mitt was there, and Bill Burr, and a whole bunch of them. Bill Burr never got out of the dump truck, though. He was the one that was driving it. But anyways, it was pretty cool. I had no idea who the hell they were, though, when I was filling them up. But it was something. And yeah, I'll never forget they were telling me that they were going to rob a train. I was like, should I, like, call the police on these guys? It's like, I don't know, man. I was like, that's weird. I just was like, okay, good luck, have fun, you know, like, what the hell ever. It wasn't until about a year or two later I find out that, yeah, they were all involved in that show. But it was kind of funny. Where the hell is this door at? I know there's a door I gotta go to somewhere. Yeah, it was, dude, that guy almost gave me a heart attack, man. Yeah, Aaron Paul, I think is his name. No, that doesn't sound right. What the hell is that guy's name? He's literally the reason why I bought an alarm for the pit. Because, dude, that guy almost gave me a heart attack, man. Holy shit. Scared the shit out of me. He, like, opens up the door really fast and just yells, "What up, bitches?" Like, as loud as he could, and I didn't even know they were there. I had no idea. I was like, holy shit, dude, my heart was, like, skipping beats and stuff. I was like, oh my god, dude, you just, like, literally almost killed me. There we go. Anyways, that's a fun little story. I had no idea who the hell they were. Couldn't tell you. At the time, anyways. But yeah, that was a cool job. I didn't mind it at all.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engine. Ready when you are.
But that is one job that's kind of depressing, because with every load that you load up, you're one away from basically losing your job. So the busier you are, it's like the sooner you're gonna wrap things up. Oh, I'm all out of ammo. That's not good. You don't even want to go make hot chocolate, Nix? Oh, come on. If I recall, I think there is something over there. Oh, hello. Let's get some air.
Exiting vacuum.
Yeah. Okay.
Entering vacuum.
Wouldn't let me pass. If I remember right, it's just something stupid in there anyways. Yeah, whole lot of nothing. Well, we're almost caught up to where I was the other night. It didn't take me too long. I was just at the end of this chapter. I just barely started chapter 4. When I found that marker. Damn, really? Are you serious? What the hell, man? I literally could not kill that thing. I don't know if I've ever had that happen before. That's kind of funny, actually. These don't seem to do much. Maybe the flamethrower. I don't know, let's try the flamethrower. Oh yeah, that killed it way faster. Like, not even close. Yeah, I haven't seen Country in quite a while, actually. It's been at least 2 weeks. I know he's just been busy. Alright, we already got that. Mining deck. Okay, we gotta go to mining deck for that side quest. This definitely don't sound good. I don't know. I don't know if Country is in school or not. Last I talked to him, he was talking about trying to get his wisdom teeth taken out. But we usually always talk films when he's here. And usually he always brings up the Sven Gulli movie, and I haven't heard of him talking about it in a while. I know the last time he was in here, he ran out of minutes on his phone. And so I don't know if this affects his internet or not exactly, but I remember one time I didn't see him for like 3 weeks, and he was like, yeah, my phone died, I didn't have enough money to re-up it, so it could be that as well. But I always asked him if he wanted to join the Discord, but he never would say one way or the other, so yeah, okay. We gotta go into the meat room. Yeah, I think this is the meat room. Oh. Okay, so, you're familiar with it then? So yeah, it's a few things that it could be. I know Calmetheus is just busy. Doing hard-ass labor.
Got it. Isaac, fuel storage is unlocked. It'll give you access to the engine chamber.
I need ammo. Seem to be running out of ammo very quickly. I don't know, let's go like 120. Oh, I'm getting a lot of pulse ammo. Oh, I can sell that. Do you do a lot of hard labor as well? He was telling me that he ate all day. He only ate a large pizza, and I was like, damn. I've never heard of someone just eating an entire large pizza before. He's like, well, that's all I had all day. I was like, dude, you're gonna die. That's only like maybe 1,000 calories. Been shoveling gravel and rock all day. I was like, you're gonna starve to death. Kinda want... I got some hills. Damn. Maybe I should buy some hills. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. As far as like work goes, like hard, dude, I don't know. I kind of I'm kind of impressed at dudes that can just sit there all day, shovel gravel, like 12 hours straight. They don't even get winded. Those are the guys that you want on your side. They're like tougher than nails. That job that I had, was when I was working at the gravel pit. We had these Hispanic dudes that would work down there, and
engineering log, acting chief engineer Jacob
hold on.
Temple reporting. Christ, still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it, until those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or it'll crack. Temple out.
And anyways, one of the Hispanic dudes was the diesel mechanic down there. And so I just started being nice to the guy. I didn't really think anything of it. But a lot of those guys kind of hang together, But shit, those guys, they could just shovel gravel all day long. Like it's nothing. Like it didn't even faze them. And anyways, they would always go over to the pit and hang out whenever they didn't really feel like going back to the yard. So they'd just hang out with me and we'd just chill out, and they'd always have like this big ass cooler full of burritos. And yeah, dude, they'd just like, hey, you want a burrito? I was like, okay. Holy shit, those were so good. I had like a little microwave in my section, so yeah, they did have, dude, they have like a whole ice chest full of them. I'm just like, holy shit, what do you guys do? Just like, eat burritos all day or something? Like, god dang. It was kind of hilarious. But yeah, they just have this big ass ice chest full of burritos. And damn, those were so good. I don't know what the hell was in it. I was scared to ask. But yeah, I always liked it when they came by because I always ended up getting a burrito. Oh, I'm sure they do. But those guys were like literally walking walls, man. They could just shovel that gravel. In the oil field, they had to put leach lines down, so they had to have the gravel. Therefore, if the line was ever to leak, they would have like sensors underneath it. I don't know exactly all how it works, but anyways, they'd have to put gravel underneath it. And those guys would just shovel that shit all day long, man, without even breaking a sweat. It'd be like 110 degrees outside. Like, those are the guys you want to be your friends. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this is right. Should I save it? Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should. I'm getting sidetracked. Talking stories. Getting sidetracked. Body crushing.
I cracked the secure files. DEC was here for more than just a mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony. after the miners dug up some artifacts. Something alien.
That's impossible.
Alien
That would
artifact.
explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth God's orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations, paranoia, suicides. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway. Like that was a plan.
Wait. The marker.
Okay, back up. Where's this marker now?
In cargo. All packaged up for delivery.
What happens in the spring? Oh, there we go. Did you put some kind of a like first aid? Oh my god, I almost didn't make it through there again. First aid gel or something on it, Nix? You didn't. You should have. I was just thinking that maybe that's what was causing it to come undone. That was basically just an oil. But never mind, because you never put it on there. You should have.
Exiting zero gravity.
I always wash my hands really good before I put a band-aid on. That helps. It's all the keeps all the oil out of your skin. Off your skin, not out of your skin. You can always put Vaseline on too. It doesn't really have the antimicrobial stuff in it, but it'll help it heal. Small health. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the first aid ointment is what was making it come off. Oh my god. Maybe I should have leveled this sucker up. This seems pretty nice, actually. They really don't like fire. Oh, hey, princess. Come on, sweetie, you can do it. There you go. Did you get stuck in my bag of grapes? Not in, but on. Oh, I honestly didn't even see fist aid. I didn't even notice that. I just read it as first aid. Don't make me give you a dose of the fist aid. That's just the power slap. Let's look up power slap on YouTube next. They're just getting a dose of fist aid.
Clearance confirmed.
That's actually pretty hilarious. They didn't get knocked out. They just got an encouraging amount of fist aid. Or what's another word for oh, I'm trying to think of that term. When you oh, hello. Really trying to think of that term. It's not like when you convince somebody. Yeah, it's power slap. That's gotta be one of the dumbest sports. I don't know. I actually laugh at it because it's just so stupid. It's like WWE, but they actually smack each other. I don't know if I would want to get smacked by them, but is this the one? Let me see if this is the right one. Yeah, you could easily kill somebody. I always want to know how they know. if it's actually a slap or they're literally just hitting them with the palm of their hand. I don't know. I actually think somebody's going to die from that. Okay, so I have to get to the engine room. Power substation 3, that's where I gotta go. Alright. Alright, we're almost at the engine room. We're pretty close. Yep, they can block and they have padding too on their gloves. Granted, it's not much padding, but it is still some. I always just laugh at it because it's kind of a dumb sport. It really is. And I'm just like, finally, it's a sport that women will excel at. I think I kind of need flamethrower now. My God, this thing just wrecks them. I am shocked how powerful the flamethrower is. I never really used it. I remember in the original game, it was weak as hell.
Correct course immediately.
And you would have to use practically your entire clip just to burn something. It was kind of stupid how weak it was. Oh yeah, you can tell, like, clearly those guys are roided out. Like, 100%. It's like they wanted to be UFC fighters, but they didn't pass the drug screens. Yeah, some of those guys are flat out just steroid monsters. Alright, we're almost back to where I was. This is where I found the first one. So this is exactly where we were last night. Right before we left.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
That was actually a really cool, slow, painful looking death. Accidentally stasised him.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Guess I could use that more often. I just never really used stasis, but now I'm seeing with flamethrower. Oh man, slow moving and they're still burning fast. That sounds excellent to me.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Power required. Isn't it down here somewhere? Somewhere.
Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
It's somewhere in here. I think it was behind it.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
I think it was behind this one.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
Man, that sounds painful. The hell? There we go. My God. Damn, that... This guy's tough. That guy was pretty tough.
Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order.
This fire just destroys them, and I don't have any upgrades on this thing. That's what's kind of crazy about it. Nope. Yeah, the Asian slapped out of her is just a meme, though. She didn't really have that happen, Nix. Somebody added that to her. That's Bathory is her name. And yeah, that's whenever I think she first got knocked out. There it is. Found it. Alright, that should be my third one. I knew it was around here somewhere.
Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order.
But that is funny though, because they made her look Asian and then they slap her. Actually, she don't get knocked out. That's right. They slap her and they say that she got the Asian slapped out of her.
Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order.
Alright, let's hold the same spot. Outland. I don't know, let me look. This game always reminds me of Event Horizon. Thriller about an honest marshal in a corrupt mining colony on Io, Jupiter's sunless third moon. Wow. It's a futuristic remake of High Noon. I've never even heard of that. Oh, it's got Peter Boyle in it. Wow. Wow, I didn't know Peter Boyle's last film was Santa Claus 3. I'll have to watch that. This one has some mining going on as well, but Event Horizon, they have that mind-controlling alien that's screwing with everybody. And this kind of has a little bit of both, I guess, Outland and Event Horizon, because the artifact kind of screws with them psychologically. As well as they're mining on the planet that's nearest to this spaceship, which is where they found it at.
Engines ready.
Okay.
Ignition order.
Let me make sure I got everything. Still don't have a way. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Here we are. Oh my god, that's still so bright. That would be hotter than hell. Turn to the train station. Yeah, why did it tell me to go this way? Oh, there is something in there. Nope. Okay. I missed anything else in here? Doesn't look good. So anyways, that's basically where I was when I started earlier today.
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
No thanks to whoever sabotaged the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet crack debris?
That's what the asteroid defense system
Yep.
is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Hammond, the The Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes could finish her off.
Shit. Daniels. Give me
The
all data you
Jurassic
have. I'll
Park
try to adjust
guy.
course.
Mm.
Isaac, you disable the
Is
tram
it
lockdown
Sam
from
Neill?
engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to
I
work on
think
this
that's the
together.
guy's name. He acts in some great movies. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a movie called In the Mouth of Madness. That's one of my favorite movies. He tripped and fell. He's falling head over heels. Oh wow, you haven't seen that one? That's great. That's a great movie. Yeah, you should look into that one. It's called In the Mouth of Madness. That's one of my favorite movies. That is such a crazy movie. Sam Neill acts in that one too. I actually liked the dude. He did great in Jurassic Park. I don't know. There was a lot of people that didn't really like him in the 90s. You know, they were like saying he's only good at Jurassic Park and that's it. But I don't know, man. Event Horizon, In the Mouth of Madness. He's actually acted in a bunch of really good horror movies, which is kind of surprising. I guess Jurassic Park got him into the horror genre, even though Jurassic Park's not even really a horror movie. I guess it could kind of be considered one.
Nicole? I'm here. Nicole! Damn it.
Was that a sticky note on there? Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought that was a sticky note. Just some fancy keyboard. In the Mouth of Madness? Yeah, I think it is actually. It's I think it's a Clive Barker story. That's a great movie. Yeah, I love that movie. That's a great movie. I don't really want to say much about it because it'll ruin it if I do. You just gotta watch it. There's not much I can say without ruining it, so I just try not to say anything about that one. You just gotta go into that one blind. And once you see it, it's never really the same, but I still love it, even after I watched it. It's still great the second time, but the first time is like flawless. So many different twists and turns in that movie until you finally figure out what the hell's going on. Hope I didn't use my... Okay, it's not health. I used the stasis on accident. That's better than health. Wait a second. I thought it told me to go down here. I gotta start. I'm gonna go take a shower. Nice once we get the air conditioner fixed. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're on chapter 4. Okay, let's see where the next one is. Okay. It's after we start the ADS cannon. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What does that say? Why am I here? You were chosen. Yeah, screw it. Let's just go ahead and go back here. I think that's where it's wanting me to go anyways. Yep. Won't let me go to the mining deck yet.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Alright, well. See if I can find a save point. And
Isaac, I'm looking at the ADS cannons. They're a mess. I'm gonna need your help. I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CEC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
Then how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Hey, knock this shit off. We're into the debris field. We get the ADS back together, or it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
She'll be dead. Right, Nix. Yeah, I'm heading out as well. I thought there was a save point in here. Oh, there's one. Perfect. Okay. Well, we'll call it here. I gotta go hop in the shower. Okay, sounds good, Iguana. I'll be on... Well, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night. We'll see. I usually tend to take Sunday nights off unless I just kind of want to, or I want to get through a game real quick. But I'll be on tomorrow afternoon for sure. So, but I don't know about tomorrow night. We'll see. I usually don't stream Sunday nights. I just always try to give myself at least a little bit of a break. For sure. Yep. If I don't see you tomorrow, probably Monday or Tuesday. But, yep. Sounds good. "51 seconds. That's fine. So, you all have a wonderful night. I think I'm going to watch Back to the Future. I've been watching those. I haven't watched them in a while. Those have been fun. Alrighty. We'll see y'all later.